Well, congratulations, first of all, both of you on the first season of Slow Horses, which I was a big fan of. Gary, first of all, to you. I mean, is it fair to say season 2 tackles a more personal story for Jackson Lamb?
Yeah, I would say that's fair to say. The sort of so-called natural death of Dickie Bowe, that brings up a lot of the past for Lamb, and is obviously from the get-go really has a suspicion that it was more. There's more to it than meets the eye, and really believes that he was, murdered. And then that he recruits his gang of losers and misfits, and that then turns out to be true. But he's, Dickie's from that sort of Cold War era, and Lamb knew him, if not directly worked with him. Knew him from that era. So and he's a Joe, and it's like that sort of Marine mentality, isn't it? We never leave a man behind kind of thing. He's very protective and loyal in that sense. So yes, it is and it brings up a lot of, it really is literally the past. The metaphor of the cicadas and coming up, being to sleep for years and then kind of bubble up and come to the surface. It really is literally bringing up
old scores
and old wounds. Yeah.
And Saskia Standish had such a great arc across the first season, from kind of being totally broken to this daring spy. So where do we find her in season 2?
She wants to be useful. And I think, she's dismissed and looked down on, and she's damn well going to be helpful. And I think without, various events in the second series means that she feels that she and she alone perhaps can discover or get information that's going to help and protect others. And I really like that about her. And for me, it's also part of her trying to stay sober, is that she has to replace the drink with something else. She has to feel, she's got value and purpose, and it's going to make her life mean something. And I think also she's very involved with these people around her, even though they perhaps don't feel the same way about her. But she lives on her own. She's quite isolated. The work is everything for her. It gets her into all sorts of situations. But I love the fact that, actually, if she wasn't a secretary, she'd probably be a better spy than any of them. But I like that unexpected nature that she brings.
And Mick Herron's written 8 Slow Horses novels so far. Are you hoping to be able to play these characters over a number of years and see them develop potentially 8 seasons, maybe even more?
I want to see them. As a fan, I want to see all 8 seasons, of course. And I know that Mick, I think Mick is Mick writing another one? I think he's writing another one. And so as a fan, I'd love to watch it. And obviously as the actor in it, I would love to just keep going with where River is heading, because we're shooting season 3 just now, and it's really exciting where he's going. That can only speak for me. So there's definitely a bigger story with River that I would definitely love to see to its conclusion, which I can't say anything about, but if it's going the way I think it's going, because I've not read the books,
Mm.
then I'd love to see it. Yeah.